You ever have one of those weird moments where you kinda look at your life and go, huh? Like, how did this become that? I had one of those days today. Sitting in my sleek little glass house, my Vegas condo, comfortable in my softest, fluffy socks, still wearing my tour guide uniform, while eating Trader Joe's frozen dumplings with one hand and clicking through my stock charts with the other, I had this thought. Claire Christensen, you are a walking contradiction? Or what? Like, if I'd been born in the 1970s, I'd have been that girl in bell-bottoms, barefoot in a sunflower field, probably strumming a guitar badly and quoting Bob Dylan like scripture. I'd have been the one painting peace signs on barn walls and tying daisy chains in my horse's mane. And now? Here I am, placing stop-loss orders, obsessing over earnings reports, and debating implied volatility strategies while brewing espresso in a machine that costs more than my first car. I mean, what happened? How does a flower child end up reading financial statements? For fun. Well, welcome to another episode of Claire Tries to Make Sense of Her Life. I used to tell myself I didn't belong in this world. Wall Street was for guys like Aiden, sitting around conference room tables in power suits, wearing gold cufflinks and using phrases like alpha generation and regression to the mean. Not girls like me who grew up on a cattle ranch dodging cow pies and reading Ernest Hemingway under hay bales. And then, I found trading. I told myself, Claire, you're too free-spirited for this world, too artsy, too soft, too stubborn. Which is weird, right? Because trading seems like the opposite of softness. It's cold, logical, brutal even. But the deeper I got, the more I realized, trading is emotion. It's psychology. It's discipline and chaos and learning how to listen when everything in you wants to scream. Actually, trading is not cold at all. It's honest. And a little honesty in my life is exactly what I needed. There's this old market saying, markets are never wrong, opinions often are. And it hit me one day. Maybe that applies to more than just price charts. Maybe I've been wrong about myself. Maybe I've been so busy deciding who I thought I was supposed to be. I stopped noticing who I already was. I thought being a free spirit meant I had to avoid structure, avoid money, avoid ambition. Turns out, you can be both. You can meditate in the morning and trade puts and calls during lunch. You can grow up kneeling for prayer in dusty ranch kitchens and still build a stock portfolio from a Vegas high-rise. I've decided to just let Claire be Claire. The market doesn't care if I wear yoga pants or a blazer. It doesn't care if I sing off-key or light sage incense sticks in my apartment. It cares about decisions. It cares about movement. That's something I love about trading. It doesn't ask you to be anything but present. Not perfect, not polished, just honest. You show up, you read what's happening, not what you want to be happening, and you act. That's the game. So when I find myself overthinking, spinning in my own opinions about life, or love, or RSI levels, I remind myself, markets are never wrong. Opinions often are. Check the price. Read the trend. Listen to what is, not what you wish. I know. A part-time Vegas tour guide waxing poetic about market philosophy sounds like a stand-up routine. But here's the truth. I want to build a life where I don't have to wonder if Social Security will be there. So I don't have to stay in a job where I'm scared. Where I can trade my way through fear into freedom. And yeah, I'm still learning. Still stumbling. Still overcooking my dumplings and second-guessing my entries. But I'm in it, and I'm not going anywhere. So if you're listening to this thinking, wow, Claire, you are one big walking oxymoron. Yeah, same. But maybe that's the beauty of it. Maybe we're all a little bit flower child and a little bit financial strategist. Maybe that's what makes this journey interesting. And hey, if the market accepts me as I am, messy, curious, and overcaffeinated, then maybe I can too. Thanks for tuning in to Pit News on Air, my solo edition. This has been your barefoot, overthinking capitalist hippie signing off. And remember, if it all goes off the rails, well, we can just blame Mr. Turner again. See you all in Pitt News Magazine. Subscribe today at pittnews.com.